Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to our live weekly show where I go live each week and we talk about ways that you can build an iconic business, build iconic style, and build an iconic life. And each week we take a different topic. This week we're talking about building an iconic business. My name is Afton Porter, fashion stylist and life coach based in Phoenix, Arizona, where I help women build an iconic personal brand image and give her step-by-step strategy roadmap to build a six-figure business online. I'm also host of the Style Icon Mindset, where I like to mix style with your mind and how you can put those together to build an iconic life. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to be here on our weekly date. Hopefully you have your water or coffee or green smoothie, whatever it is that you like to use to give you energy to power through this midweek and to really live life powerfully, making an impact and showing up in the way that you want to so that you can create the life that you want to live. All right. So today we're talking about how your self-image is killing your business. And this is at every stage of your business, ladies. Every time you want to take your business to the next level, we have to reevaluate that self-image because it is affecting every decision that you make in this life, whether it's in business, in life, who you marry, what career you choose, whatever it is, it's how you view, how you look on the outside, but more importantly, it's also how you feel about you on the inside, what you feel like you're capable of, what you feel like you can achieve, your abilities. If that is not an accurate representation of you, then you're not going to be able to do all the things that you're actually able to do. And you are a powerful woman. You are capable of so much more than you even realize. And as we talk about pulling out our inner style icon and living in her and making decisions from her, your life is going to look completely different. Inside the Style and Image Academy, we talk about this. It takes about a year to make this transition to clean out all of our old habits, to start thinking differently and making different decisions so that we can have different results in our life. Everything that you have up to this point is from the decisions that you've made up to now. All the results that you have, your home, your family, your friends, your business, your career, everything is from every decision that you've made up to this point. And if you want to create different results, if you want to have different things in your life, we're going to have to change the way that we think. The things that we've been thinking is going to change the results that we have. All right. So hopefully you're making the connection. Can you make the connection between our self-image, how we think, what we think that we're going to be able to achieve, and then how that's going to change the things that we go after, the things that we do, how we approach our business. And then we're going to get different results based on that. So how is your self-image actually killing your business? Now, I don't mean that it's going to die, though it could, because what tends to happen, we think that this is how, like, business is like one straight line, just constantly going up. But really, the business is like this, right? It's up and down, up and down. Over a time period, it's going up. But there's all these successes and then failures, success and then failure, success and then failures along the way. If you don't believe that you are going to actually achieve the dream that you're going after, you're going to give up. You're going to give up at one of those failures along the way, and you won't actually achieve your dream. You actually will be able to achieve what you believe about yourself, that you're not going to be able to do it. But if you stand firm in your belief that you're going to be able to achieve your goal, then you will. It totally depends on what you actually believe about yourself. And you may have heard that before, but this is how it works. If we believe that we have a product that we want to launch in fourth quarter. Okay, let's talk about increasing sales in fourth quarter. If we believe that we are going to be able to make in that last quarter what we've made up, the first 3 quarters, then we're going to take some action, right? So we're like, okay, I want to launch a new collection in October. And I'm going to come up with a sales strategy to get there. And you need to have a strategy, because if you don't have a strategy that's pushing your business, what's going to happen? You're going to go back to your old way of thinking, and then you're going to get the same results that you've had up to that point. So we have to think of the person inside of us who has had a successful launch, right? We've had a successful launch. You're going to imagine that happening. Did you know that your subconscious cannot tell the difference between a reality and make-believe? It can't. It has no way of doing that. So visualization is super important. It's, you guys, Olympic athletes do it, actors do it, speech orators do it. They imagine actually going through it. Your body knows how to do it. You feel confident and you show up confident because in your mind, you've done it however many times you've rehearsed it in your mind. Okay, it's like you've actually done it. Okay, so as you use visualization to imagine that you've launched your successful line in October, whether it's actually a service or a product, it does not matter. Okay, you need to imagine having a successful 6-figure launch of your collection or your services. When you do that and you think of, okay, what steps did she take to get there? How did she do it? And I know that we want to know the how. And you might not know the how yet, how you're going to launch that successful collection in October. But you have to believe it's possible or you're not going to take the first step. And as you get your inspired action that you need to do as you go, as you're being that 6-figure CEO of your business, you're going to get more inspiration of what you need to do. Okay. But you might not have a full-on plan. I know some of you want to sit down and have on paper exactly how that's going to happen. You don't have to have that yet. Okay. If you want to join the Style and Image Academy, I provide a roadmap for you so that you can get there in a year. But as you are imagining your inner style icon achieving that, you will be the person who you will become so that you will actually be able to be the person that makes 6 figures. Okay, because the 6-figure you is someone who is different than the 5 figures you, whether you're talking in a month or talking a year, talking in a week. Okay, who you are being is going to be different. You have to believe it. You have to believe that you can be that person. You're going to make different decisions. Okay, so there's that. Then what you do is a lot. So the reason why I even include life coaching in the Style and Image Academy is because I know this is a common problem. I know that you're looking at your competitors. I know that you're looking at them and you're thinking, what is she doing? What is she creating? How much is she charging? And look how wonderful she's doing here. I know you're doing that. You're stalking her Instagram account, and stop doing that. It's good for you to know who your competitors are. It's good for you to know because you want to know what they offer, what their pricing is, where they position themselves in, so that you know where you want to position yourself. Not that you're copying her, but like you need to know what all your competitors are doing so that you can position yourself uniquely and different than they are. Okay. Once you're able to do that, you know what's unique about you, how you're going to show up differently than them so that people, clients, and customers will see how you're different. And then you're not going to look again. You're not going to look because what happens is you go into a comparison-itis where you're looking at where you want to improve and you're comparing it to their best of what they're doing. Okay. And that is not a comparison. That is comparison-itis. And we need to stop doing that. Okay. Stop comparing yourself to what you're doing. You need to, so number one, we talked about you need to envision who you're going to be so that you can make different decisions. Number two, you're going to not compare yourself to your competitors. You're going to, number two, learn how you are unique. What is your differentiation? How are you different from them? And put your blinders up. You're not going to look. Maybe every 6 months to a year, you can say, okay, here's my list of competitors. What are they doing? And, how have they changed? Because, if they've morphed to more like you, it's time to reposition how you're different. Because there are things that are unique to you and your experiences that you need to bring out and show so that you can get more sales in the fourth quarter. Okay. You need to have a game plan. You need to have a strategy. But more importantly, you need to be making decisions as the CEO who makes six figures. Okay. If you want to make six figures in your business this year, we need to view ourselves as who we are. Okay. So we have this comparison of comparing our lowest to a competitor's highest. But at the same time, we need to view ourselves of who we actually are. We are not viewing ourselves accurately. There is a study where they looked at the women who had plastic surgery done. And most of the women who are wanting plastic surgery were unusually attractive. They are more attractive than the average person. So they were not viewing themselves accurately. They wanted to have this plastic surgery done so that they could feel more beautiful. But we've learned that our feelings come from the way that we think, not how we actually look. We can feel more beautiful without having plastic surgery by changing the way that we think about ourselves. Okay. That will help us show up with more self-confidence. Let's do that. Just think better about ourselves. And then we'll show up more confident. We'll feel more confident. Okay. How easy is that? You don't need to have plastic surgery, ladies. If you're thinking about it, you don't need to do it. Okay. Just think differently about yourself. Think differently about your business. And it might have to be little steps. Because sometimes if you think of something like totally different than how you feel about your business, that feels so not real, right? You have to actually believe in your business. You actually have to believe that you can make six figures, not just tell yourself, not just think it. You have to believe it inside. Okay. So those are some things to think about. How can you make these little changes in how you are viewing yourself and viewing the decisions that you're making and viewing how you're looking at others? Is that bringing you down? Looking at how you're viewing, having an accurate view of who you are, the services that you provide, the skills that you have, the talents that you have, and making sure that you're priced and positioned in the right place, and then go attack that. Go out there and Offer your product and service to as many people as possible. I want you to have a successful fourth quarter, ladies. This is the time to be setting all of that up so that you're ready. And if you want someone who can help you with that, if you're like, yep, I'm ready to take my hobby to the next level, I'm ready to take my business from making 50K to 100K, okay, then I encourage you to go and sign up with the Style and Image Academy. We will help you get your business going. Where you go is styleguidesociety.com/academy. And inside the academy, there are 4 weekly lessons that you get each week. One is on image, similar to what we talked about today. We could dive deeper in different topics each month. One is on your own personal style, how you can up-level that, how that looks with your branding and your business. Number 3, we do another video each week is on fashion education, fashion industry education, what's going on in the industry. That's once a month. And then a 4th one is always on the business of the fashion industry. How can you get your business up and running? We kind of touched on all of those except for style today. We did a really fun style one last week if you missed it. But this week we talked on image and business, and a little bit about strategy of getting your business seen this year in fourth quarter so that you can get more sales. But we do a lesson each month on what you should be doing to get the sales where you need them to be each month. So we have 4 lessons a week. 4 lessons a month. And you also get one-on-one coaching with me. So every month you get 30 minutes that's where we build your roadmap to get you to 6 figures. And then there's also weekly touch points where you meet one-on-one with me for 15 minutes and you say, hey, Afton, I have a question about this. There's something that's stopping you from moving forward, or maybe you're having an image struggle that you need to talk about. Maybe it's a strategy struggle. Maybe it's a style. Maybe you have a photo shoot coming up and you need to meet. Whatever it is, we talk about those in those 15-minute meetings each and every week. Ladies, so go to styleguidesociety.com/academy to get in there. If you need help with your messaging and getting set up with your branding, we will do that with you. I will take you a step-by-step program to get all that in place. If you need help with actually getting your sales strategy down, we will do that. We'll work on wherever you're at with your business and just really take you to the next level to get your visibility, to get you on podcasts in wherever you're at. If it's sales, if it's branding, we help with those inside the Style and Image Academy. It's a fashion education, has style training, and we will help you get your fashion business off the ground. There's a styling certification option as well. So let's get this going. Let's get you going. We have fourth quarter coming up. You still have time to come up with a detailed strategy of what you want that to look like so you could have the success that you want in fourth quarter, where that is the biggest quarter of the year. All right. Fashion designers, fashion stylists, whatever. I'm here. If you're a boutique owner, I can help you. We could help you. So all of this fashion education. So we have some people that join because they want to be in the know of the fashion industry, be in the know of what's going on, um, the current best sales tactics. But you guys, really, the image coaching is so important. And, the style training is great. But if you have a style background, even just the image coaching and the business coaching is going to be huge for you. And some of the stylists love it just for the fashion education. Every month I'm teaching something new that's going on in the fashion industry, whether it's the trends that are coming up, whether it's like what's going on um, with, well, okay, so we go over what are the trends for fashion in the fashion industry. We go over like the details of what's coming up, anything that's new, best ways to sell things. Um, there's that fashion education that they can use and take and teach it to those that they work with. And so it's this great um, opportunity to not have to go dive and dig and learn. It's like a one-stop area. All the videos get put up into the program. You guys, inside the program, there's hours and hours and hours in there. I should probably go add it up, but there is tons of content on how to have a successful fashion styling business, how to show up online, how to work this Instagram, social media, how to get your products launched and get a lot of eyes on it. This is like a total encompassing fashion education. I have a BS in fashion merchandising, and I kind of talk about like, hey, this is like having a um, fashion educate. What is it like going to school, like your own BS in fashion education by being a part of this group? Except it's even better because the things that I learned 25 years ago are like obsolete, right? Except for like the style training that I had and, some fashion stuff. But a lot of it has changed. There's a lot of new stuff. And I spend all those hours studying and learning and putting it all together in this program for you women who are in fashion, to have a fashion business, right? And having that support, having someone with that style icon mindset that's going to help you make a decision, not from the person that you are right now, but from the person that you want to be, that next level. What kind of business do you want to be? Not from the 5K business, whether that's a month or a year, to the 6-figure business, right? Or I meant the 5-figure business, to a 6-figure business. Okay. So, that is what Style and Image Academy is for. It's not just like the training for a stylist. There is so much information in there, and you get a lot of one-on-one time with me. Right now, I am the one that's coaching, taking all the coaching calls. So you'll be able to meet with me. I will set up a strategy plan for you so you know exactly what you want to be working on next and not jumping the gun and trying to get sales when we still need to get some things worked up on your services that you're offering, okay? And who you're going to be offering that to. So that is important to know, what are your next steps that you should be working on in your business. And like I said, just having that information alone of the fashion education portion and the style that's in there is so huge. So whether you're new to your business or maybe you just want some support and education with, and when I say education, you might think like just surface level fashion. No, this is keeping you up to date on the styles, up to date on what's going on in the fashion industry, up to date. And so it's like You have all this information that's available to you that you could take and teach to your clients, take to teach to your group, whatever you have. And you have permission to use my stuff and take it and share it with your email list, your community that you have built, your people who come and shop from your store, whatever it is that you do. Um, that's the beauty of being part of the Style and Image Academy. This is not just if you're just starting. This is not just to learn how to style. This is not just to nail your personal brand image. It starts there, but it's so much more. So if you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd love to show you and teach you. But I will welcome into the Academy. Get in here, get started, and let's rock fourth quarter. I want your fourth quarter to be what you've made the first 3 quarters and double that. All right. Okay. Hope to see you inside, and we'll talk to you soon. Reach out if you have any questions.